Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody again. Party for the Hiccup. This is Stan again in downtown Marina Vallarta with another weekly video fishing report. First, I have to apologize for not putting anything out for the last couple of weeks. It's been very, very busy here. It's amazingly busy, actually. We're kind of off the hook busy. And I've been having a hard time squeezing something like this in because I've been so busy booking boats. And that's not a complaint. It's just a statement. The last few weeks when I haven't put a report up, things have been kind of funny, getting things back and forth. We've seen that the water temperatures in Barra Navidad, which is north of us, and down in Manzanillo, which is south of us, they've been running kind of warmer water temperatures here for the last 3-4 weeks. And we've been having a hard time trying to get a fish to take a bait around here because they just weren't around here. And because there's a lot of bait in the water, and it's, spring, love is in the air, all that good stuff with fish. Things change. Now what we're seeing is we still have warmer than normal water temperatures in the area, but the areas around Manzanillo, which is south of us, and Barra Navidad, which is north of us, they've gotten cold water now, and it seems like we have fish moving in the area. So all of a sudden we're starting to see Dorado. And, well, not all of a sudden, but the Dorado are still here, and they normally wouldn't be here, so this is definitely the results of a La Nina year. And that's the good news. We have Dorado around. Bad news is they're full of eggs. But then the other side of that is pretty soon they won't be full of eggs, and they'll still be here, and they'll be hungry, especially after, kind of skipping a few meals, if you know what I mean. So we've got some interesting situations as well. If you're out there in Corbatania right now, unless you're a local guy and you want to run out there, just take a look around and you're cruising around the area out there. And we have a lot of people like that around here. Yeah, go over there, take a look, see what's happening. And if anything exciting is happening, contact me so I can tell folks like you. On the other hand, there's not too much going on out there, and it's not really the best bang for your buck, especially your fuel dollar. You're not going to find any spinner dolphin out there with tuna running with them, and there could be some tuna out there, but, 40, 60 pounds, you really want to run out there, 40, 60 pound tuna. And, no sailfish, no marlin, nothing's really been going on out there. You would think there'd be some sailfish out there, but they're not. Actually, if you want any kind of real action out that far, which Corbatania is 35 miles, you got to go about 50 miles north of that. There you'll start finding some action with things like, sailfish, maybe some striped marlin. Striped marlin is starting to take bait, but they're all pretty small. A lot of babies out there, real babies. You'll see pictures in the back of the trailing into this video of some baby marlin. Of course, we're letting them go. If you go up a little bit farther up there by Punta Mina, which is closer in naturally, but a little more north, you don't want to be going out much farther than 12 miles, 15 miles out. You're going to find that there seems to be a worm stretch right in there. That bubble seems to exist, but it seems like 3 or 5 miles, that's right about where you want to start dropping lures and baits and maybe kind of work your way out back and forth a little bit. 10-hour trip right now has been doing pretty good, better than the 8-hour trip as far as catching fish goes. And I don't know if it's because you're getting north and the water's different, or just giving you more time to catch fish. But right now, the 8-hour trips are a little bit iffy. So, even though there's Dorado out there with full of eggs, you're not taking bait. You got sailfish, you got striped marlin. We still have bonita, Jack Crevalles. They finally started taking bait. They're done with their egg season. And could be some rooster fish out there. 8 hours is kind of an iffy thing. If it's good, it's going to be really good. And if it's not good, maybe you can get some fish out of there. That's why right now I'm still saying 6 hours in the bay is probably your best bang for your buck. You got a lot of bonita out there, which are Arctic bonita. They're not the California type bonita that's so horrible. You can't eat that stuff. And so we got the Arctic bonita. We got a lot of Sierra mackerels out there. It's an early bite. It's not unusual to catch 15, 20, 30, maybe 40 fish in a 6-hour time frame. They may not be big, but there's a lot of action, and you throw some light tackle on the boat there, and it makes it pretty darn exciting. It's kind of fun stuff. So, everything counts in large amounts. Yes, we have Jack Crevalles. Jacks that are up there by Nuevo Vallarta, which is the northern end of the bay, closer to us. And, we're seeing some Chinook in the bay as well. Should be seeing some Dorado here the next week or so. And snappers, a bunch of other different fish around here. Chinook. They call it robalo around the river mouths, but they like that fresh water where the fresh water comes in the salt, and they kind of like the way that all is. So they got a good sized Chinook. You'll see a big one there with Captain Oscar on the back end of the thing there. And conditions down here are really pretty good. Pretty good. I've heard some reports of some pretty heavy duty red tide out there, but nothing bothering us so far. And that probably will disappear before we hear about it, I think. And the water temperatures are still good. I mean, it's winter, but we're still looking at about 75 out there by Punta de Mina. It could be over 80 degrees out there, which is just shocking. And if it stays like that in the area, we should have some warm water fish just lingering around. I don't know if that's freak stuff, swirling currents. I think it's swirling currents, really. Things are just moving kind of funny out there. And that's about what's going on here this week. So the fishing is good, action fishing, great for the family, 6 hours in bay, 8 hours. You know, it's kind of going back and forth. If you're going to go out there for 8 hours, maybe you should consider 12 hours and really give yourself a chance to really get out there and run around a little bit and, you know, find a fish. Other than that, you know, I mean, we're still looking at the perfect weather. COVID conditions are relatively, I don't want to say they're lax, but they're, you know, we're doing the test for everybody on the planes coming and stuff like that. But it's not really an issue down here anymore. Very few people are wearing masks anywhere. And it's completely safe. I don't know anybody that's sick. So if I don't know anybody sick, there is nobody I know sick. So, so for right now, that's about it. And I want to thank y'all for watching these videos and supporting us. Don't forget to subscribe and like and whatever else you can do. I never really keep up with much of that stuff. And I'll keep making these videos. And as long as you keep watching them, I'll make them. So this is Stan right now in Marina Vallarta and Puerto Vallarta saying, don't forget to kiss your fish, and we'll see you next week. And for now, this is Stan Brooks saying, hasta luego. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. Be safe. Bye-bye.
Good job, my friend.